Now, former President Daniel Arap Moi was laid to rest in a burial ceremony conducted by the Kenya Defense Forces at his Kabarak home in Nakuru County. A 19-gun salute was accorded to the former commander-in-chief in accordance with the military rituals. Our very own Enoch Sekolia reports that Moi was laid to rest next to his former wife, Lena Moi, according to his wishes.
The final congregation in honor of a man who, for years after exiting State House and even in death, had a stake in Kenya's political environment. His political students, opponents and allies mourning him in style. ODM leader Raila Odinga delving into a matter that often raises political temperatures, the dynasties versus hustlers narrative in relation to the 2022 State House succession contest. Odinga, President Uhuru Kenyatta, and Mzee Moi's son Gideon, often accused of using state power to frustrate Deputy President William Ruto's State House bid, ostensibly to consolidate power around the so-called dynasties.
He came from poverty. Just like Mzee Kenyatta also came from poverty. Jaramogi also came from poverty. So nobody can therefore talk about dynasty, talk about the family of Nyayo. What sort of dynasty? What is Moi inherit?
Ruto has strategically anchored his 2022 presidential ambitions on a narrative of directly reaching out to the ordinary masses, popularly known as hustlers, to wrestle power from the influential families. Gideon's clamor for the Rift Valley kingpin slot, a source of political friction that resulted in Ruto being denied access to Mzee Moi before his demise.
Why should somebody think that is more entitled to things in this country than Raila Odinga because he's son of Gengo Odinga, or Gideon Moi because he's son of Moi? No, Gideon has a right like any other Kenyan to vie for any position that he wants in this country.
The deputy president, however, kept off the dynasties versus hustlers debate when he rose to address the mourners, instead rooting for politics of purpose and not tribe.
President Moi folded his KADU, joined KANU, so that the country can come together and we can avoid ethnicity. It is the same spirit that motivated President Uhuru and myself to fold all the political parties we had so that we can form Jubilee and consolidate the unity of our nation. Ukabila ni ujinga, musikue na nafasi ya ujinga.
Mzee Moi for years led the Jogoo Party KANU, but its 40-year reign was ended by NAC in 2002.
Tingiza tena, tingiza, tingiza. Baka huku uko na bendera, uko na nini kila mahali, tingiza. Tingiza.
With his death, KANU is seeking to reinvent itself.
After the family has spent the 7 required days of mourning, we're going to be here in Kabarak, receiving guests, members of KANU who will be remembering Mzee Moi for 40 days. Moi, as much as he's gone, KANU is very much alive.
Stand with you, Gideon. Na ukilala tutakuamusha. You must strengthen the KANU party.
Kenyatta kept off the political talk, opting to eulogize his political mentor and teacher who plucked him from obscurity to national prominence and eventually named him his preferred successor in 2002. The final chapter in the life and times of Mzee Daniel Arap Moi, 96 years as the official documented age, 47 years as a parliamentarian, and 24 as the President of the Republic of Kenya. His students in the field of politics now angling for the grand succession battle in 2022. Francis Gashuri, Citizen TV, Kabarak, Nakuru County.